Hi guys. Happy Friday. Can everyone hear me okay? Just confirm you can hear me all right, everyone. Oh my goodness. It is the end of January. It is the end of January, guys. Can you believe it? Oh, we went from a Happy New Year to the end of January. Woohoo! Hidley Joseph, are you guys Zyper Invictus? Hell yeah. 8 days. Hopefully we will see Megan. I know the whole family's obviously going through a lot with Guy passing away and them helping with the LA fires. But I don't see a reason why they wouldn't be there, why Megan wouldn't be there. So yeah, very, 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 very excited. Okay, before we get into everything, obviously I've been away the last couple of days. I have first and foremost been focusing on my book. I am if you've been following me for a while, you know that I have um a travel book. So I'm actually in the process of rewriting that, and that writing takes a lot of your mental space. So I just need to focus on that. To be honest, there wasn't like especially after um Harry's court case, it wasn't like a whole lot of like super important, super exciting stuff anyway. We're kind of just waiting for Invictus. And Megan obviously moved her show. So it was actually kind of nice to take a break, but obviously there's always other people in the space. Thank goodness. So sorry I have been away first and foremost because of that. Also the second reason is because of my friend. Now I would like to say I never want to like pressure anyone on this channel to do anything. Like I've never like tried to make this channel like a donate to this, donate to that. But because I have a platform, if I see an opportunity where I can help someone, I'm always going to take it. And my one of my friends who lives in the US was is caught up in health issues because of the LA fires. So she wasn't like her home and stuff wasn't like really affected, like where she stays, but her health was. She suffers from chronic Lyme's disease, and that kind of implicates her health in other issues. She also has asthma. So the toxic air fumes is what has affected her, and with all of her other health issues, has just made the situation worse. So I'm asking if you would like to, again, no pressure at all. This is just me using my platform to help someone. If you were planning on donating to me on my channel for this week, I am please asking you to funnel your donations to Anjuli, or Kiki, as her friends lovingly call her. And I will put the PayPal address in the comment section. So just a little bit of background on mine and Kiki's friendship. Kiki's Pakistani, that is her heritage. She moved to Europe sometime. This is like going way back, like 2000 and 2015, 16 is when I met her, but she was living in France, then moved to London, and that's when I met her. And we worked at a small startup together. And I can tell you that Kiki is always the life of the party. Like this is like Kiki, you can see her Instagram feed. That's what Kiki looks like when her health is a lot better, when she's getting her treatments. Um, but unfortunately, number one, obviously Americans have to mostly pay out of pocket, pay insurance or pay out of pocket for their treatments. They get little or no healthcare. Now, for all matters of transparency, 2 years ago, actually, we did a massive GoFundMe for Kiki, and tens of thousands was raised for her chronic Lyme's treatments. But those donations have obviously run thin, so she has to work to pay for her treatments. But because of all of the health implications, because of the toxic air and the LA fire, she's been missing work the last few weeks. So that's had a knock-on effect on her earning as well. So, everybody, so many people are struggling right now. But this is just the least I can do for my friend. If anybody wants to, instead of donating for me, I would just ask you to donate to her. I'm trying to get some kind of link on my buy me a coffee um for her. But for now that's her PayPal address. So if you wanted to send anything, just send her PayPal address. Just so she can get whatever like I gave her whatever I could, and she's been able to like go and get some groceries this week. So the little we can do to help each other just get to the next day. um let's do it. And I'm just so proud of her, because one thing about Kiki is that she doesn't let her health define her ever. Like she doesn't really post anything about it on her feed. If she does post, she posts it in her stories. So if you go to her Instagram, and you want to know kind of what's going on with her day by day with her treatments and stuff, if you do donate, she posts in her stories. She never lets her health issues define her. She's also a humanitarian. um she has a motorcycle riding tour which runs in Pakistan, called Rebels with a Cause, and they actually give a portion of the donations to girls' education in Pakistan. Now, unfortunately, last year on her last tour, she couldn't even finish it because of her Lyme's disease issues. Her health started packing in like halfway through the tour. So she's someone that just carries on, gets on with life. She's always the life of the party. And the whole time, we were friends in London. She was just such a light. She's such a light to everyone around her. She always pulls into other people, regardless of how she's feeling. Always the person that brings a smile, even though she's going through the most pain. So this is the absolute least that I could do for her. So yeah, thank you once again. If you want to, then that's really up to you. But I had to do something for her, the little that I could. Okay. With all of that said, let's get on to the royal stuff. And also, just because guys, I mean, I know a lot of people have been donating to the LA fires and stuff, but you never really know like exactly where a lot of this money is going. But you'd be helping somebody that I actually know is going through a lot right now. Like, I thought that Americans were like over exaggerating about like the egg prices thing. And I was just like, oh my God, it's actually true. Like, you people are paying like $15 for freaking eggs. Like, what's going on here? Apparently there was some like swine flu breakout thing, and they had to like kill a lot of birds, and then like all the other things that are coming in, tariffs and whatnot. Like, wow. Everybody's going through it. We just gotta help each other. Okay. Onto the royal stuff. Thank you so much for listening to that. Onto the royal stuff. So first things first, Harry made an appearance, and the whole of the British press had to tell us that that appearance was from the Montecito mansion. They're still obsessed. Um, Harry made an appearance, and this was for Well Child, a charity that he has been supporting for some time and continues to support, even though he is living in California now. He has stayed loyal to them. Every time he comes over to the UK, he always makes an appearance with them. And he basically did a video asking people to submit nominations. So if you're in the UK, if you know anybody that has an inspiring story, Well Child is all about helping parents and carers who look after young ones who have disabilities, and who have like inspiring stories, and who have inspired others, and continued regardless of what issues are going on with them. So I think it's an amazing cause, and it's something that Harry has been very dedicated to. So if you live in the UK and you know anyone, they're looking for nominees. So there's that. Great to see Harry. Just give me a sec, folks. Let me just add a banner. Harry, you said, I hear that Invictus is going on without the ignorant Harry. Oh, really? They have no idea what real life is. Like, do you think that the other royals who live in castles, do you think they know how real life is? Do you think that Kate knows what it is to be a normal working class person on the NHS waiting list for 3 months if you have cancer? Do you think she knows what that is like? No, she doesn't, because she got treatment straight away. Kari. So thank you for coming in and showing your ignorance. You can now leave, please. Fatimata, you said Harry is rejuvenating. Every time I see an image of him, I feel like he raised a few years from his actual age. Yes, because he is being fed, moisturized, hydrated. He's not like Kari here, a miserable fool sitting in the comment section of Harry and Meghan fan podcasts. And when Kari's not here, Kari's probably in the comment section of the Daily Fail. The Daily Fail, who by the way is about to be shut down. We're getting closer and closer to a Daily Fail shutdown. Because the Daily Fail is making more redundancies. Apparently, all of the hater articles that they're writing about Harry and Meghan, they just not bringing in the money anymore. This is new, by the way. They already had cuts, but now they've got more. Daily Mail staff face job losses as online and print teams merge. News operations at the Daily Mail and Mail Online to bring print and digital teams together. How much backstabbing do you think is going to go on in those offices to keep their jobs? How much backstabbing do you think? Okay, so let's read this. They said its print and digital news operations would fully come together, with reporters and editors producing stories for online and the papers, while the Mail on Sunday would become even more integrated with the Monday to Saturday title. Some roles will be put at risk for redundancy, while others could see an alteration in working pattern, job title, line manager, or duties. The letter does not specify how many staff will be affected, but says there will be a 30-day consultation period. Under UK employment law, a 30-day consultation period means a maximum of 99 staff can be made redundant within a 90-day period. The job cuts do not impact the publisher's US operation. Coming soon, though, which was the subject of a round of redundancies amounting to about 10% of its workforce last year. Ha ha ha. Staff at the Daily Mail and Mail Online have been told to expect job cuts by the publisher as it unveiled plans to combine its digital and print editorial and commercial teams into one 7-day operation. In a letter to colleagues on Thursday, the Daily Mail's editor in chief, Ted Verity, and the publisher and chief executive of parent group DMG Media, Danny Groom, announced a shakeup that would result in a manner of job losses. Wah, wah, wah. Truly a Daily Fail. I also think people are just fed up are getting fed up. I believe is today not the 5-year anniversary of Brexit? And the Daily Fail was one of the primary media pushers in the UK of Brexit. And here we are, 5 years later, redundancies across the board. Embarrassing. Truly embarrassing. It doesn't surprise me. It makes me very happy. You know who could be next? Outlets like this, Hello and Closer. Mind you, Daily Fail, I think, gets almost 100 million visitors, 100 million visits a month or something like that. So if they're struggling, what do you think about publications like Closer and Hello? I took these pictures yesterday, by the way. I took these pictures yesterday. There isn't a week that you go to the tabloid stands and you will not see Harry or Meghan on these covers. In fact, I think there was one day sometime back. I think I took maybe 5 or 6 pictures. Truly, truly pathetic and made up stories, completely made up stories. Completely. Oh boy. Yeah, more redundancies coming. Yes, the Daily Fail is going down. Looking forward to seeing these deranged so-called journalists be out of jobs. Yes. Harry, take them out. Take them out. Um, Ernie Call, thank you so much for the super sticker. If you weren't at the beginning, Ernie Call or anybody else that wasn't at the beginning, I am pleased asking people for the next couple of days not to donate to me, to donate to my friend who's currently being affected by the LA fires. That is her PayPal address. If you would like to donate to her, please donate. Do not donate to me. I appreciate it very much. But this week is it's not about me. It's about my friend. If you weren't here at the beginning, um, she has been suffering with smoke inhalation issues from all of the toxic air. So that's where I want my donations to go for the next couple of days, please. But I appreciate you. Thank you. Um, okay, so that's that. On to some more positive news. Invictus, yes. So we've got on our first look at the medals, which by the way, don't they look better than the Olympic medals? I saw pictures of the Olympic medals like already going tarnished. Like they're meant to be ideally they should be at the very least like maybe 925 silver with 18 karat gold plating, like 4 or 5 milligrams of plating. Or at the very least stainless steel. But I mean, if I've been training for all them years, I would expect like a top-notch quality medal, not rusting after like a few weeks. I don't think we'll see that with the Invictus medals. I've never seen um I've never seen Invictus medals rusting. They look gorgeous, don't they? Harry said this year's medals represent unity, courage, and victory. We come together as a global community to honor the extraordinary strength, resilience, and brilliance of our competitors and their families. Beautifully said. Beautifully, beautifully said. Yeah, it's gonna, and you know, we've also got amazing performances. Like Nelly Furtado is performing, y'all. Nelly Furtado. I feel like that. Honestly, I mean, if anybody from Invictus is listening, guys, I feel like you're not pushing it a little bit more. You know, get someone on the Facebook ads. You can, a $2 a day ad that'll get you a couple thousand impressions. I feel like they're not pushing it enough, to be honest with you. A couple of squaddies have commented on this. Like, I want it to be a bigger deal. These are apparently all over the Invictus Games, the area where it's going to be. I put them all over town. We've got Nelly Furtado performing, a Jelly Roll, and some other. Coldplay's performing. Did I talk about that on the podcast, or did I somehow manage to miss that? Wow, did I? Wow, was that when I was away? How did I miss that? Wow, thank you guys. I actually missed that. Your good sis can't get everything. Oh wait, no, this was wait. Oh my goodness, this was announced 2 hours ago. Damn, I actually missed that. Thank you. Yes, Coldplay is. I've just googled it. Coldplay is performing. It's gonna. He's opening the ceremony, y'all. If we have Coldplay, Nelly Furtado, Katy Perry for this Invictus, and this is the Winter Games. What more for the next Summer Games? It's gonna be It's just getting bigger and bigger. It actually is getting bigger and bigger. Like, I'm not just saying that. Like, it actually is. And now Coldplay's opening. Damn. Damn, damn. Thank you so much, Elaine Parker, for saying that you're gonna donate. Appreciate it so much. And if you do donate to my friend, by the way, just put in the notes that this is from like squaddy, or this is from the squad, so people can actually know, and we can, so that my friend knows. Oh, oh, this life, man. Health is wealth. Like, that's one lesson I've really learned from my friend. Health is wealth. Gotta truly appreciate it. Kathy G, member for 34 months. Fabulous Friday starts tomorrow. Hey everyone, indeed it does. Fabulous Friday does indeed start tomorrow. Sorry, Fabulous February. I said Fabulous Friday. Fabulous Friday is today. Oh, thank you so much, Lynn. No, I do feel bad when I'm like not not around. Like, this podcast is like a part of me now. So and I love having this community. So it's just like, I know that sometimes I do need to focus on other things, but like, it gives me joy. Okay, next thing, just a quick follow on from Harry's incredible win. Harry's incredible win. This was the day after, actually, how the tabloid rats responded by not posting about it at all on the front covers. I don't know if they mentioned, some of them maybe, like Metro had a small mention inside, but no mention on the covers. I think only the Guardian, the Eye, and maybe the Independent had it on the cover. Also, Piers Morgan. Piers Morgan thought he was doing something by posting this picture of Hugh Grant. Now, I didn't know that this was an actual mugshot of Hugh Grant. I knew that he had gotten arrested for something some time ago. I think it was maybe something with an escort. Um, but if he thinks that he was doing something by posting this, he really wasn't, because this is the best darn mugshot I have ever seen. Like, do you remember that felon that everybody was going on about, the was it Jeremy Meeks? Like, this is the original Jeremy Meeks. It is indeed, Gwen. It is such a cheap thing to keep bringing this photo back. Like, first of all, Hugh Grant is hella handsome, way more handsome than Pierce. So he really wasn't doing any, exactly, Fatimata. He looks hot. It's one of the hottest mugshot. I actually thought this was like a mugshot from a movie, because I'd never seen his mugshot from whatever felony it was he committed. So Piers Morgan was doing nothing but reminding us how hot Hugh Grant was in his heyday, and he's still pretty handsome today, unlike Piers Morgan. That's why his wife took a marriage sabbatical and told us all about it in an article. Do you know what would be so ironic? If Piers Morgan actually ended up going to jail and we end up getting a mugshot of him. That would be so darn brilliant if we actually got a mugshot of him. Hardy ha ha ha. Okay, that's that. Willie. Now Willie, as you can see here, has been hard at work. Hard at work at football matches. You know what's interesting about this is they are they are trying to make him relatable to the lads who love their football. But here's the thing: the average lad in the UK right now can't pay his rent. You're trying to make yourself um appealing to people who you're renting your slumlord houses to. Like Willie has been hard on the propaganda um this last week. He was at a event. I think I actually have the pictures. Where is it now? Oh yeah, here it is. So sorry, no, it wasn't an event. It was a video that he did with this content creator called Big Money One. Now, Big Money One, he's this he does biomedical science. He's actually quite very successful. He has books on science, like Science is Lit, trying to get the youth into science from a more, approachable voice, and for many of perhaps a voice and a face that they don't get to see, which I think is a wonderful thing. However, what I don't think is a wonderful thing is allowing yourself to be used in this way. Like like, well done to this guy for being so successful and to encouraging the youths to get into science, especially I'm sure there's a lot of black youths that follow him, and I think that's a wonderful thing. But allowing yourself to be used as a propaganda piece like this, I don't think that's wonderful at all. I really don't. The video, by the way, got 8.9 million views, something that William wouldn't be able to get by himself. Like, you're propping up someone else that doesn't need propping up because they got a head start in life. And it was only a few weeks ago that it was made very clear that William and Charles have been abusing the system and leaving the British public high and dry. And also, by the way, the comment section, oh my goodness, and even celebrities, by the way, on their knees. If you go to the comment section on this video, oh my goodness, can you people get off your knees? Just wow. Praising someone who took peanuts from Murdoch and called his mother paranoid while it's his brother fighting. I just don't get it, to be honest with you. Like, I feel like we're at a point where maybe before, maybe when the Queen was still alive, I could understand, for the weaker spines wanting to seem respectable towards the royal family. Like, I could understand it before, but now it's like everything is out there. Everything is out there. I don't understand it. But William he's been on his tour to help change his image. I actually believe, though, at this match, this match for a second time, what the fans started chanting, "If you hate the royal family, clap your hands." I don't have the footage, um, but apparently they were chanting that. Actually, let me go on. Let me have a look. Oh yeah, Fury. As Celtic fans taught Prince William at Aston Villa Champions League match with chants of "Lizzie's in a box" and "If you hate the royal family, clap your hands." Oh God, y'all! They brought back "Lizzie's in a box." Wow. And "If you hate the royal family, clap your hands." Yeah, I don't have the footage of the more recent one. Do I? Maybe I still have the footage from the old one. Do I? Oh yeah, this is this. Yeah, I think this is the old one. I don't have the new one. Sorry. I mean, they even had a sign. They even had a sign. I mean, it's one thing to be chanting, but they came out here with a sign. By the way, the article that I'm reading from, the Daily Fail, it has 1.1 thousand comments. Find the clubs who can't control their fans and ban them from competitions. It worked in the past, it will work again. Uh-huh. Oh my goodness. Uh oh, by the way, my friend just sent. Okay, she actually just sent me a proper link now, so I can actually give you guys a um so I can actually send you like a link. Just give me a sec. Here we go. Yeah. Can you like? I want to see Willie. Was there like a camera cut to Willie's face? Was there a camera cut to Willie's face? That's something I'd like to see. Just wow. They weren't holding back. Oh, we seem to have had um uh, a string of events, especially after Lizzie died, of booze, egg throwing. I mean, it was really wild out here on these streets. You know, you had to have been there. I mean, if you weren't and you just joined now, you missed a lot. We've been going through it on these streets. Good times. Well, in the spirit of working, and if you're a royal, that would be showing up to football matches, giving a smile and wave here and there. Kate is also making a return. According to US Weekly, she is under pressure. The world's most revered royal is back. But after a year battling cancer and facing the demand to take on even more, how is the mum of three handling a delicate balancing act? Listen, the words revered, demand, pressure, and I'm sure there's in the article the word work with a small w, are all doing more heavy lifting than a steel miner. Because what do you mean she's under pressure and what do you mean she works? Under pressure to do what? Show up after a hair and makeup session, a styling session, and take some photos. Truly a joke. I I would be less offended if they just treated the royals like the fancy baubles and soft power reps that they're just meant to be in this 2024. Sorry, 2025. So I'm stuck in the past. I already want to go back to 2024 because 2025 is getting wild. I would just be um a lot less shady if they just said, you know what, that you're just there to look good and smile and wave, and we didn't give them 500 million a year to do it. Because what do you mean by she's under pressure? There was no NHS waiting list for Kate. There was no um, below the minimum wage sick pay for her. And then they had the audacity um, to call people who are suffering mere mortals. Heather, still no comment from the royal family on Harry's settlement. Just checking. Oh, Murdoch told them to be quiet. What are they going to say exactly? William took £1 million, peanuts, and then called his mother paranoid. So, what are they going to say? And the fact that they offered Diana an apology, they're not going to say anything. Nobody was more shocked that Diana got an apology in that statement than the royal family. Nobody was more shocked than them. I'm telling you that now. They will say nothing. They will say nothing and they will do nothing by the orders of Rupert Murdoch. But Tomato, you said, remember when he went on a pretend magazine seller with his Rolex watch on, standing next to the homeless man? He kept saying, "I am William." Yeah. What Fatimata is referring to is there's a magazine in the UK called The Big Issue. So homeless people have to buy the magazine, I believe, at £1.50 and then resell it at £3. And they have to stand out in the cold, the heat, whatever weather it is, to sell this magazine for a £1.50 profit. And apparently, this is how this ridiculous so-called charity is helping homeless people. And that's who William decided to get involved with. And then he went and he stood with a homeless man who sells the Big Issue while wearing a Rolex. How many Big Issues would that man have to sell to afford a Rolex? Oh, and he didn't just stand with that guy once. I think there's maybe two or three other times. William is going to solve homelessness, but that guy is still homeless. The guy who you keep taking pictures with is still homeless. Child, we can't even get that man a job in this job market. So, William, what are you talking about that you're going to end homelessness? Helen, you said if the Met Police don't investigate, Morgan and Brooks hacked off, and some celebrities are going to be taking out private prosecutions. Indeed, this is what some people have said. And Harry's case has, well, Murdoch has escaped whatever it is that he was trying to hide for now. But Harry has opened a can of worms. So we'll see what's to come. I haven't heard, I mean, it's been a couple of days. I haven't heard anything from the Met Police since. But let's remember, it's the Met Police that were meant to be investigated in Leveson 2. So the people who are meant to be investigated are now doing an investigation on something that's linked to what they were meant to be investigated for in the first place. Can't make it up. Dawn, thank you so much for being a member for 1 month. You are much appreciated. Sorry, folks, have to take a deep breath and drink some tea. I'm feeling very short of breath. Benjamin, you said, anybody remember Bethany and how she ragged on Meghan for her own publicity? Well, she got some unfortunate news of her own. I won't wish bad on her. I'm not like that, but I hope she's humble. What is this, Bethany Frankel? Why? What's happening with Bethany the hater Frankel? What's happening with her? I don't know. I can't say. Can't say anything. All I can say about Bethany Frankel is that she talking about alien theories and drones over New York and New Jersey. Bethany Frankel, who Omarosa once magnificently checked. Yeah, you lot's comments about William. Oh gosh. Yeah, freedom of speech applies only if you're nasty to Meghan and Harry, according to Daily Mail, and it's evil lot. Yes. Yeah, right. Kate, all my life I had to fight. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. You guys, you kill me. Oh my god. Oh, I should not laugh this much. Oh, Rahini. Rahini, I made friends with this Trini girl at my workplace. She's actually coming home for carnival. And she was showing me all of her pictures from last year, showing me all the food they ate, the different events they went to, her costume, and I'm just like, oh my god, I need to put this on my wish list and actually make it happen. Um, okay, let's get on to the next thing. Um, Oh, apparently they are going to be making a Netflix documentary about Grenfell. Um, I don't know what the context of the documentary is. Is it just focused? I mean, I guess it's going to look at the whole. I guess what I was trying to say was, I guess it's going to look at the whole incident, what led up to it, and the mistakes that were made. But I really do hope that this is a deep and full expose, because as the Grenfell inquiry found, this was more than preventable. Sorry. Right now, I mean, this was a case, I think, of people who are from a poorer social economic background, not being taken care of, their concerns being ignored. But you should also know, look this up on YouTube. There is a scandal now with the so-called new luxury builds that are in London and other places that are literally falling apart at the seams. Mold, um, all types of things. Parts of like the roof falling off. So clearly, mistakes haven't been. There are still mistakes being made from Grenfell, and these are in luxury apartment blocks. With the Grenfell inquiry being done, I wonder to what extent have the government looked at other buildings and made immediate changes. Like I haven't seen a rush to evaluate since Grenfell. It's going on years now. Other buildings that could be at risk of this, of what happened at Grenfell. But of course, Duchess Meghan did her best to help with the efforts and raise hundreds of thousands despite being attacked. So I hope that is acknowledged also, given that this is a Netflix production. But I hope the most important thing, of course, is that that documentary um, really exposes what went wrong, and I don't think there's any true justice for the victims of Grenfell and their families. But that should hopefully shed some light and show that their lives could have been spared, and they'd still be here with us today. Alrighty. Um, is there anything else I wanted to mention? Uh, okay, let's go through your comments. Those of you that are just coming in, just a reminder that I am asking everyone for the next few days not to donate to me, to please donate to my friend who's suffering from chronic health issues that have been made worse by the LA fires because of the toxic smoke and toxic air. So, link at the top of the page. If you would like to donate, please do not donate to me for the next few days. I would love for her to just get the little that she can to just help her, particularly for lost wages because she's had to miss work. And obviously, Americans do not get free or affordable health care. Um, okay, let me go through your comments. Benjamin, if Kate had gone through even half of what Megan has experienced, she would be a mess. They can't take for 5 minutes what Megan has had to take. Yeah, he's been using that homeless guy like a prop. Truly sad. Patience, I'm not even gonna read that comment out. Slept rough. If you know, you know that William slept rough with a. Oh, by the way, guys. Oh, I almost forgot to show it to you. Look at what Amazon sent me. Amazon sent me a reminder. That's my screensaver, by the way. Amazon sent me a reminder that I should buy a new waffle maker Would anybody like to guess when I bought the first waffle maker? The true squaddies will know just how long ago I bought that first waffle maker, and yet here Amazon is reminding me that I need a new one. Amazon knows how to do anything is to market and sell. Oh, Rahini, you said I'm a Christian, so I don't go to carnival, but I will help you sober up after on the beach or by the river. Okay. Well, I don't actually drink that much, so you won't need to help me sober up. We'll just cook some tasty breakfast. Yeah, no, I would absolutely love to do it. And I'd actually love to do it and go and do it properly, like buy a costume. And I know they're a bit expensive, but I just feel like if you're gonna do it, go all out. Sonia, you said, "Oh, Duchess, have you heard about the haters who had the bright idea to use Meghan's new show, Love Meghan, to raise funds for cancer hospital Kate visited the other day in Meghan's honor?" So they're using Meghan to raise money for a cause that Kate should have been supporting. So they have no confidence in her at all, do they? Jesus. Press her JT. I see the link to donate, but there's no link to become a member. Um, if you want to become a member, wait, okay, I'll give you my. Thank you for asking. I'll give you my. That's my I prefer membership on Buy Me a Coffee. By the way, if you do want to become a member, um, but I think if you want to become a member via YouTube, you just have to go to the membership tab. You should see it on the membership tab on my channel. I think you should be able to see it. If not, it should be in the description box. Link will be there. Let's see. I'm just going through your comments, folks. Hi, Tamiko. Yeah, you join the replay gang. Join the replay gang. It's fun over there. I can't believe Sonia, really? I can't believe they had the audacity to try and use Megan's name. Ugh. Um, okay, I think that's all I wanted to mention for today. There's probably stuff that I've missed, but I've just been, aware. I haven't really been as aware on these royal streets. But yeah, it's not like there's like a whole lot of stuff happening until Invictus. It's so exciting, man. The medals look so good. The performance lineup looks incredible. Like I'm genuinely looking forward to it. Like I'm not a huge fan of Katy Perry the person, but I am a huge fan of Katy Perry the music. Nelly Furtado, just throwback queen. I'm not really a huge fan of Coldplay, but they are a big deal. So Invictus is winning. Period. That's really an incredible lineup that they've got there, and people want to be involved. And why wouldn't you be? Because you know that you're attaching yourself to something good. All right, folks. I'm gonna wrap things up there. Thank you to anyone that has thought about or does donate to my friend. Um, like I said, for the next few days, please don't donate to me. I would really appreciate it if you donated to her. Um, it's just the way these fires have affected and will continue to affect people. I mean, she felt the effects of the toxic air straight away, but there are people who are going to be, unfortunately, I hate to say it, but all types of smoke and inhalation illnesses are going to come from that. It's very, very difficult when you have a fire like that that just engulfs everything and sends all of this into the air. If people aren't evacuated immediately, all of that's flying around. I remember back when 9/11 happened, and they were showing like years later, like they were showing a graph of how like close you were from the epicenter and how far out you were, and the effects, how the air could have affected you depending on how far out you were. So there needs to be if you are around the LA area, like continue to take caution, even if the fires have gone down, that stuff is still in the air. All right, thank you so much, folks. And link to my friend's PayPal page is linked to the comment section, and I'll put it in my bio. And I'll probably just do a little video for her at some point. Appreciate you all. See you tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow is Saturday, so tomorrow we might actually do some call-ins. Okay, ciao.